Hey viewer, look on the screen. Look at that. I am doing so much damage, and this is a long range build. You can hit the enemies from a very long ways away. It is crazy in how far you can hit the enemies, and this is definitely very overpowered. I'm going to show you how to do this today, how to get this much damage, and how to take out all of these bosses so easily from a long distance. And what we're going to be doing today is messing with the crossbow and making a build around the crossbow that makes it extremely deadly. So we are going to be combining so many things to make this really good. This is a longer range than the actual mage builds, so it's just overall very good. So the first thing with this build is you're going to need a crossbow. And the best crossbow is this pulley crossbow, and this is going to be located right below the volcano area. You want to start at this grace, then from this grace, head all the way over to these stairs, head up these stairs, then grab this item that's on this dead body, which is going to be the crossbow that you need. That one is definitely the best crossbow for this, but once you are done getting that crossbow, you then want to get a sword, and any type of sword in the game, doesn't matter what it is, but what does matter is the seppuku Ash of War. We are going to be doing this certain trick that will let us make double bleed damage and just do absolutely insane damage with this build. And you get the seppuku by heading all the way over to the freezing lake, then just go to the left right here. At this point, simply just stay around here. You're going to see an invisible enemy. You want to simply take that out. Then you're going to get the seppuku Ash of War, which most of you guys probably already have that or just know how to get that, but that's how you guys get the Ash of War. Now before we do continue on with this build and tell you guys the rest of the things to make this build stupid OP, I want to real quick mention today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is AoEAH.com. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Definitely check them out if you want any runes, items, or anything in Elden Ring. Use code SILENT for 3% off, but definitely hit up their website if you need anything. But let's move on to the next thing with this build. So once you get that seppuku Ash of War, you then want to put it on the sword. At this point, you want to take your attention all the way over to the crossbow again. We are now going to be looking at the bolts. You're going to want two certain bolts to make this as good as possible, and the first bolt is going to be the buried bolts right here. And this bolt can be bought in the dynasty area. You want to head all the way over to this certain point, then head all the way over into this cave. Once you are in this cave, you want to follow me through this cave, kind of take a left and follow left. And you guys should run into this enemy. Now take out this enemy. This guy's really annoying, so definitely take him out, man. You don't want to be messing with this guy. This guy is so annoying. Literally, this guy can quite literally just jump off a cliff, because this guy was actually so annoying when I was trying to get these bolts. So take him out. Go right ahead, do that. But once you're done taking him out, you want to go forward a bit more, and then you're going to see the merchant. This merchant is going to sell those buried bolts. And what these buried bolts do is they actually cause blood loss buildup, and that is what you want. Definitely get that. That is literally goated. It's so good. So go right ahead, get that, because that's going to be very crucial for this build. And you know, these two things are going to combine to make something deadly. Like I said, this is super OP and very good. Now you guys can add these talisman to make it so you do even more damage. You want to bring is the arrows reach talisman. This is definitely really good because it's going to increase the effective range of your crossbow, and you get here by heading all the way over to this. Then follow me all the way up here. You want to go through this door, take out the enemies if you have to take out the enemies, but that talisman is going to be in the chest that's located right here. Now this next one is the ritual sword talisman, which raises attack power when HP is at maximum. So definitely get that, and the way you get that is by heading all the way over Tree Gazing Hill Grace. Simply head from this grace all the way over to where I go to. There is going to be these stairs. Once you're in these stairs, there's going to be a boss fight. Take out that boss, head forward. That is going to lead you to a chest, which will have the talisman that you need. And that one is super easy to get. And those are the talisman that you want. You can also put on the golden scarab to increase your rune count when you kill enemies, but that's all up to you. But after you have all of those things, you are ready to start using this crazy good build. Like I said, this is the best long range build. You are going to be taking out enemies from a very long distance, and you're going to be doing a ton of damage. And now there is a very certain way that you are going to be using this build to do the most amount of damage. And the way is by simply making it so you have the sword on the top part right here, then you want the crossbow on the bottom part. So mainly you want the sword on the right hand and the crossbow on the left hand. At this point, you want to take away the crossbow so you only have the sword. you want to use the seppuku Ash of War that you should have on the sword and simply just use it. Then heal yourself, so then you have full health. Then take out the crossbow. At this point, you should take out the crossbow after you're done dealing that bleed effect on the sword. At this point, you want to make sure you have the buried bolts on your crossbow. Then go right ahead and simply just go up to an enemy. Make sure that you have max health so the ritual sword talisman activates. And now at this point, all you want to do is aim at the enemy and use the crossbow. And what is going to happen is you're going to be doing bleed damage from the sword and bleed damage from the arrow. So that means every 1 or 2 arrows, you are going to be dealing bleed damage onto your enemy, and it's going to be wicked quick and wicked fast. It might even be back to back. I have had that happen multiple times. It is just very good because you have 2 bleeds helping you out with damage, and with those 2 bleeds combined, it will make it so you're going to be doing continuous bleed damage onto your enemy. Just spam the crossbow, make sure you dodge their attacks, and you can simply take them out from a long distance, and you do not have to go close to them at all. It is very good, super crazy. And with this, you're going to be doing insane damage. You do 9,000, 10,000 damage at some points when you use this build, which is so crazy. And go right ahead, take advantage of this because you don't want to miss out on this crazy build. Since this is new, I haven't seen this on YouTube, I haven't seen anybody use this certain build, and this is really effective. You can use this on PvP because you can take your enemies out from a very long, range, and they might not expect you to take them out. Also, they might not expect to bleed, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage to them. So this is good for PvP and good for PvE. So take advantage of this crazy OP build and use this bleed effect to take out tons of bosses, since you're going to be dealing so much damage, like I said. But anyways, that is it for this video on the new best long range weapon build in Elden Ring. Share this with all of your friends since they need to know about this build, since this build is so crazy. And that is it. Go right ahead, smash the like button and subscribe for more build videos. I do have a ton of other build videos on a ton of other OP things in Elden Ring. Go right ahead, check out my other build videos by clicking the playlist down below. But anyways, that is going to be about it for this video. Enjoy using this build, enjoy destroying everything in your path. But anyways, hopefully you did enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe to become part of a ninja team. But anyways, that's it. Have a great day or night. See you later. Peace out.